in my talk today, I was trying to talk about the way that in several fields we want to understand everyday life. We want to understand mundane things, and we've always had parts of the social sciences working on unobtrusive methods where we don't have to actually ask people to tell us about their lives. And so I was looking at some different contexts in which we can use internet-derived data in some slightly unusual ways to look at mundane aspects of everyday life. So the way people respond to the television programs they've watched, or the way people talk about everyday parenting dilemmas. And we use the internet as a way of getting at some of those mundane everyday aspects of existence. That's the kind of thing I'm interested in. I guess for me, mostly I'm thinking about using data that's derived from the internet, but I wouldn't want to be too strict about defining it beyond that, because I think what I'm interested in actually is often the way that data that's derived from digital media is embedded in other contexts. So for me, digital methods often start with the internet, but they spill out into other contexts depending on the research question. I don't do quantitative, so it'll be qualitative. I'm not sure there'll be three. I think for me, the interesting thing has been listening to people who used quite different approaches to the ones I use. So under this one umbrella of digital methods, I do qualitative ethnographic research, but we've heard from Axel and from Eric some much bigger scale projects, much more technologically sophisticated than the things that I do. But I think they've got a lot to say to each other. As the seminar series progresses, I'm hoping we can continue that very interesting dialogue between the qualitative and the quantitative, between the big approaches and some of the more kind of small-scale, in-depth approaches, because I think there's a lot to be gained from a dialogue between them as we look to digital methods in the future.